We're at the Asia Pacific Ultra Broadband Summit, and we're talking today with Chakyra Moa, who's chairman of the Telecom Regulator of Cambodia. Hi, Chakyra. So can we talk a little bit about the current telecom market situation in Cambodia, and then also how do you see that market evolving over the next 5 years?
We have open business for telecom in Cambodia. We have 7 operators for mobile, and we have fixed operators for 3, and also including the infrastructure providing international national backbone for Cambodia. So we have totally in the market now exponential growth for the mobile subscriber in 20.5 million. Instead of that, we have the internet is only 5 million subscriber. So the gap between subscriber of the mobile phone and the fixed is internet is still very important for us to see the next 5 years development. And also this is the job for industry to focus on how to develop on that broadband users and broadband system in Cambodia. Especially we have to see the key for the broadband development in Cambodia is because the national backbone, the last mile access for mobile and fixed, and also the contents for development, including the very high-speed submarine cable connectivity for that, because play a lot of role into the mobile broadband system, including the fixed line for the corporate users, banking, government, and private sector. Individual have to use that broadband and internet services. There also including the human resource development, schools, government, and so on, to have increasing the CIO in order to manage all those ICT in their sector. Okay.
We know there's plans to publish the policy for ICT development 2015 to 2020 in the near future. Can you talk about the scope of those policies and the implications for infrastructure?
Actually, the ICT and the telecom master plan or policy from there actually is the same development goal. That is why ministries or in the sector play a big role to reform that one in order to see the good rollout planning for that ICT and telecom services for Cambodia. Ministry has done with several jobs to do reform in the policy maker and operations, and also regulations in terms separately from institution in order to implement the legal things and also manage the a fair competition in the market. And in terms of this, government plan to come up with a policy to develop infrastructure such as international backbone and also the national backbone, including the contents, human resources, and development, and so on. And also important is the security for the networks, because when we're talking about the broadband, we talk about the security for the whole national and international networks. When the network is safe, international network is safe, because we connect with the internet and international concern with each other. It's not only Cambodian one concern to do that. That's why we have different important key element in that policy of the ICT and telecom is the take care on infrastructure, content development, applications have to introduce in the place and align on the ASEAN community master plan and policy, as well as the Asia Pacific, and including the ITU is a global common sense with the regulations as well as the important role to training human resource development in order to support the whole access for the whole broadband system in Cambodia. We are now on the discussion about telecom law, and soon we will pass this one into the Council of Ministers in order to propose to the Parliament for approval. And when we have this one, so also it is a good sign for us to implement the master plan and the policy, including together with the implementation of such as regulator of Cambodia, in order to bring up the fair competition for the industry in this sector. Right.
We talked a lot today during the forum about different models for NBN development. Some are led by government, some are led by operators, some are public-private partnerships. Thinking about Cambodia specifically, what do you see as the best model moving forward for NBN?
As we seen today, a lot of expert giving more experience on many different options. Key element of the UBB, we see that the national broadband national backbone is very important to play the role for national broadband. This is a key element. From there, international connectivity also is very important, play the role on that. And the thing is that the sharing factor with sharing facility introduced by the government policy or something like that, that is also played a big role. In the other hand is the content development, including the new era of the business and also the strategy from the industry sides with the recommendation and supplier from, especially from Huawei, to giving this a model of how of that broadband system, how we can adopt or finding the solution that we can develop our market in Cambodia. And also I do hope that all the fixed and mobile broadband industry will join, engage together in order to bring up that broadband solution for consumer, for the government needed within the very secure platform for the security. This is very important for us that I have seen. The another factor is depending on situation of that country. Since Cambodia, we can develop more broadband policy, which is we would like to update on that new broadband policy within the real situation, industry, and the future focus, how we can meet with the high-speed technology, and in order to provide more applications online, such as the new offer by IPTV and all the medias, game, and also the access with high speed up to gigabit per second. So therefore, we have a lot of job to do, and more discussion open for all industry supplier and from the government sides. We need to engage all those ideas in order to come up with a good broadband policy for Cambodia.
Thank you for your time today.
Thank you. Thank you.